Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Fatima. If you're new here, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how some of my nights look, not all of my nights, but today in particular I was having just like a cozy, relaxing night in. I was really focused in on self-care. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We obviously have to light the candles for the vibes, first things first, okay? But I've been making this pasta recently, which is like really simple and quick and easy, but it literally tastes so good. It's like an olive oil sauce. Low-key, it's like an African remix on like an olive oil pasta sauce because the base is red onions and tomatoes. If you know, you know. That's definitely like so African coded. But I put the shrimp in the pan first, cook that up, and then I take it out when it's like almost ready, and then I go in with my onions, tomatoes, a lot of olive oil, season that, cook it down, and then put the pasta in and the shrimp back in. It's literally so freaking good. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in a recent vlog, but I've been looking for like new shows to watch and just things to watch basically, and I started watching Desperate Housewives because I've seen so many people talk about it, and I'm kind of like in the early episodes. This is like literally season 1, first couple of episodes, and I kind of like it, but sometimes I feel like it's a bit boring. I don't know, maybe I need to like stick around for a little bit longer to really get attached to everyone in order to enjoy the show. But I'm like so close to just going back to watching Insecure. That is definitely my comfort show. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe I just need to stick around for a little bit longer and watch the show for longer. But after eating, of course, I'm just cleaning up a little bit and putting all of my dishes into the dishwasher, and then we're going into the bathroom. I am going to be changing into my robe, however, get out of the clothes that I've been wearing all day. I am currently doing Invisalign, so the first thing that I do is take that out, and then I'm going to put it in a dental pod to clean my Invisalign. I think this is a Zima dental pod. I'll be linking all of the products that I use down below. And then I go in with the Polydent. It's like these tablets that cleans your Invisalign as well, and I start my dental pod. It goes for like 5 minutes, and then it just like cleans everything. I don't know, it's some type of technology, but it works really well. So next up, we're going to be dry brushing. I usually watch a TikTok video while I dry brush, just so the person can tell me where my lymph nodes are, because you're supposed to massage those areas to open it up before you dry brush, and I usually forget where it is. But you are supposed to dry brush going towards your heart. So if it's your leg, you're going upwards. If it's your arm, you're doing it downwards. And you go in short strokes. Don't do it too hard to the point where it's painful. It's not supposed to be painful. Actually, dry brushing is extremely therapeutic for me. Like, it's literally like a skin massage is usually how I see it. It is a form of exfoliation. So you will notice that if you have KP, for example, it's going to help to get rid of those things, and your skin is just going to feel so much smoother. Dry brushing is definitely one of my favorite forms of exfoliation, for the simple fact that I genuinely feel like it just feels so good to brush my skin. If you've watched a routine video of mine before, you've probably seen me use these before, but I love using shower steamers just to give me more of a vibe. It kind of just lets out a eucalyptus minty scent, and it just, again, everything is for the vibe. For cleanser, I'm going in with the La Roche-Posay cleanser. La Roche-Posay is definitely one of my favorite skincare brands, and I always use their face cleansers because they're extremely gentle, almost moisturizing, not stripping, doesn't mess with my skin barrier whatsoever. And then if you know, you know, I also always use the Dr. Bronner's for my underarms and my girl down there, because this wash is going to give you that squeaky clean and just get rid of like all of the bacteria, you know, things like that. Next, for my shower gel, I'm going in with the Lush Sticky Dates shower gel. I've heard so many things about this. I picked it up recently, and it definitely has a really strong vanilla scent. It's a very warm scent, and I do like it. But it's definitely really strong as well if you're into vanilla scents, and I think that you would really like this. It also lathers up really well. Of course, I'm using my exfoliating gloves to wash my body. I am an exfoliating glove type of girl because I feel like that's really the only thing that gets me clean how I want it to. You just really feel clean because you're genuinely scrubbing your body. Next, we're gonna go ahead and shave. I have done laser, but I stopped recently, so I don't have a lot of hair growing, but like I still have like small pricks of hair growing. So when I shave, it's just to get like those little hairs off, so I'm like really super smooth. I did a couple sessions on my legs, but I don't think I did enough to like really zap all the hair off. So I still do have some hair going on my legs, not a lot, but. And then if you guys remember, I used to use my Billy razor. I used to rave about how I love the Billy razor because it was so sharp. And the reason why I loved it was actually the reason why I stopped using it. It was so sharp that I kept nicking myself. Like, I would give myself small cuts everywhere because the razor was just too sharp. And as much as I do love that razor because it got me a really, really close shave, which especially for shaving your bikini area, like that's like the best. It just feels so smooth. But I had to stop because I was nicking myself everywhere, and I think I just didn't have the level of patience needed to use that razor. And whenever I have time, extra time in the shower, just know I am 100% using the L'Occitane shower oil. It just makes your skin just like so smooth. I saw somebody on TikTok talking about how they didn't like the L'Occitane shower gel, and they felt like every influencer was lying to them because when you get it, you're like, wait, it doesn't smell that great. And you know what? I actually 100% agree. I don't think the L'Occitane shower oil smells that good. It has like a really particular smell, which it's not my favorite. But do I love how it makes my skin just feel like pre-moisturized in the shower? Yes, I do. So it's still going to stay in my routine, but yeah, you should know that it has this distinct smell, which it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's okay. Today, because I have an audience, which is you guys, I pulled out my expensive products. Okay, I pulled out my Fenty body butter, which is like kind of expensive, and I usually pull this out for special events. But usually on the regular what I use is my Vaseline body oil and my Vaseline like deep hydration cream, just to give you guys an alternative, because I love my Fenty body butter, but I definitely don't use it on an everyday basis. But this body butter from Fenty actually has like a little bit of like shimmer in it, so it really makes my skin pop. And then the Vaseline oil is the best thing ever. I feel like everyone should get it. It's affordable and it really does make your skin like really shiny. I honestly didn't really need to use it today when I was using the Fenty body butter, because that butter on its own will make your skin shine and extremely moisturized. But I think I was just being a little extra. I'm brushing my lashes out, and at this point my Invisalign was definitely ready, so I'm gonna go in and brush my teeth. I have my electric toothbrush, which I love using, and I love this one in particular because it actually times how long you're brushing your teeth for. So ideally you're supposed to brush your teeth for 2 minutes so you can check, you know, how long you've been brushing your teeth for. And my sister left her floss picks at my house. This is Dentec. Okay, I've never used this before until she left it at my house and I started using this, and I was like, what is this technology? It's basically like X-shaped, so it flosses so easily. Now that I have Invisalign and I'm really on top of like my dental health and everything, I've never seen flosses like this, but I'm like, first of all, I'm not giving this back to her, girl, go get your own. But like, I'm gonna start using these floss picks. It just gets in and cleans in between your teeth really easily. And then I'm going in with mouthwash as my last step for dental hygiene. I'm not doing my skincare quite yet. I'm going in first with this CosRX Snail Mucin mask, which I've been using lately. A lot of people sleep in this mask, but I get overstimulated and I really just can't sleep in masks. Like, I just feel like something is on my face. But I leave it on for as long as I can at night usually, and it's really good to hydrate your skin. I like to put this on fresh, clean skin. And then I changed into my PJs. This set is from Victoria's Secret. Once again, I'll link everything down below, but I got this recently and it's like the cutest set ever. So feminine. I was definitely feeling a little peckish, feeling for something sweet since I had already ate my dinner. So I decided I'm gonna make myself gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. I get this mix from the grocery store and it's so good. And then I put my show back on, my Desperate Housewives, while I was making my cookies. Honestly, I think this episode was definitely hitting because I kept being distracted by the show, but I got all my ingredients together. All I needed was butter and an egg, I believe, and water. 11 minutes after putting the cookies in the oven, I pulled them out and I poured myself some almond milk and got comfortable and cozy on the couch. I also peeled a pomegranate for myself because I was feeling for something fruity, refreshing. So another thing I love to do on my self-care nights is to go in with cuticle oil and apply that on my nails, because I always forget to do this, but it honestly makes the biggest difference in how my nails look, especially now that it's winter and everything is dry. My skin is dry. The skin around my nails is definitely dry, and I'm also very prone to having hangnails, so this definitely reduces that. Oh, and another thing, if you guys watch my vlogs, and if you remember Thailand, my toenail came off. This is the first pedicure that I've been able to do where I was able to put acrylic over my big toe that where the nail came off. So I'm just like really excited about that. I finally have like a full toe nail set for the first time in months. But anyways, I always make it a habit to remember to apply cuticle oil to my toes as well, and not just my nails, because the skin on my toes is definitely more so prone to getting dry. So I always try to remember to do that. And then after this, I just laid on the couch for a little second. I was getting a little tired on my phone, had the show on in the background, but mostly just on my phone. And then it's time to go back into the bathroom. I definitely get overstimulated when I have things on my face. So I was ready to take this mask off, but I love this mask because it definitely makes my skin feel super hydrated, really plump. And then I went in with the CosRX Snail Mucin Serum, starting on my skincare finally. And then I went in with the Dalba Volufiline Grinding Cream. So the reason why I started using this moisturizer is because it has volufiline in it, which is an ingredient I learned about from TikTok. It basically helps to plump your skin, and it actually builds fat under your skin. So it helps to reduce the appearance of hollowness, and it gives your skin sort of like a youthful look. Which, I don't know, I guess I'm just like really scared of like aging and the aging process. So this is a product that I've been using lately. And Cicaplast has been a part of my routine for a very long time. I want to say years at this point. And definitely in the winter time, I'm going to apply some Cicaplast. One thing you should know about this, it is going to make your face a little bit white. But like since I'm going to sleep, I don't really care. But Cicaplast is basically just a really thick cream, which in simple terms, I guess I'll say it just makes me really moisturized and hydrated. And if I have any type of like whiteheads, it actually like gets rid of them. It's the craziest thing, but I love my Cicaplast. It's definitely a staple in my skincare routine. Next, we're doing hair. You guys know I have my 33 layers raw curly bundles in, and I literally treat this like it's my own hair. So I always make sure to put in maybe like a drop or two of oil in there. Olaplex oil is so good because it really does not weigh your hair down, but it does give you like that nice sheen. And then I go in with the overnight blowout rollers, one on the top and two on each side, and this is literally the best thing ever. I think everyone already knows about the overnight blowout rollers at this point, but if you don't, definitely get them. It makes it so effortless and easy to have your hair look good in the morning. I'll actually put a clip in of how my hair looks when I take these out. It's just like effortless. You don't have to put any heat on your hair or style it or anything. It just looks good, which is insane. But yeah, after that, I'm gonna wrap my hair, put a bonnet on. This bonnet from Share Hair is so thick. It's like the best quality I've ever had. It's like double layered, but it feels just really sturdy, and it's so cute and pink. And now we're finally ready to go to bed. One of the things that I do, obviously, closing shift, I'm closing all the lights, making sure to blow out the candles, and then we can get in bed. My sleep schedule was out of whack this day, so I did take melatonin gummies. Usually I only take this when, like I said, my sleep schedule is out of whack and I only need to take it for like maybe 1 or 2 days, and then my sleep schedule is back to normal. I definitely don't do this every night, however, because I would not want to get my body used to taking melatonin gummies. And whenever my cycle is coming on, I get really bad back pain. So I was using this heating pad, which is the best. It just heats up the area and it just makes it feel a little bit better. And I have a really bad habit of going on my phone. I really need to reduce screen time before bedtime, 100%. Like, because this is terrible. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for staying along with me and experiencing this cozy night in with me. I'll see you guys in the next one.